Mm, 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 mm. Uh, I am back, my friends, and yeah, they were starting at 4 p.m. Okay, we have showed up finally, and I'm glad that this video will help you in many ways in the future, and even now as you watch it to the end. Okay, so this is the pair we've been watching for the past 4 days. How many days? Yeah, for the past 4 days. Uh, and this is how we are looking on the weekly time frame. Okay, so we can clearly see that on the weekly time frame, price as is really selling massively. Okay, and as you can see, it's even at this next OG point. So now, what can we do as traders? Question yourself in this day. What am I supposed to do? Okay, because now you're troubled. This is a Thursday, and you are now seeing market is almost reaching where you are your target. So you're now questioning everything. How? How will I go about this now? Mm. And I've been waiting for this trade past few months, right? Since March, since April. So now, uh, when you we triple down to um the daily time frame. This is the fourth day, Thursday. And now you're saying to yourself, ah, this price has already left me. Because why? Price has already been reached my take profit. Okay. Now you're questioning your strategy. What am I going to do here? I've been waiting for this. I need to catch this trade. I know such trades, they are always small. But why have I missed it? Okay. So now let me say to you, my brothers and sisters, don't worry about this push. Okay. Don't worry about it at all. Why? Look at this level here. I'll take you back to this level. Up to this level here. Right there. Uh, price will go bearish. Let's just say price will go bearish on the weekly time frame when we break below this level, right? Yeah. So let's see what happens. Okay, price breaks. It's a Wednesday, it's a Thursday, and this is a Friday. You see? Now look at this distance. Okay. And let's say, yeah, this is an OG level, by the way. Let's say do this. And now questioning how has it left me? All I needed was a perfect retest at this point. Since the daily time frame is in line, and then I'll just catch a small sale, and then I'll sell. See? But what happened was, uh, price ended up closing far from our level. Okay? And what makes it worse is that price doesn't even leave you a new lower high so that if this is the lower low, you have some leverage that, okay, I'll just wait for price to pull back here and then I'll sell from here. You see? Because this line here is my only sign I need to show that price can only sell through this lower high and this lower low. So what can we do in this case? Uh, we see that this is an OG level, right? But in this case, we only have the last point where we can expect a sell being this zone here. Okay? That's why I always say where you see the last lower high and the lower low and that last low point, it's the most important point you can expect price to shift from. Okay? Yeah. Yes, uh you can have an OG point here. There's nothing wrong about it. And price can even come back at this point and give you an odd-in signal. But the kind of sell price will have if it's at this level has more power. Okay? This one might just sell a bit and price continue buying. Or it might sell from here, but you'll see a very strong weak pullback respecting this zone here. Okay? So, yeah, people can actually catch sales here. I'm not saying you can't. You just have to wait for that holding daily candle or that yeah, if you're buying that same daily bullish candle, you buy. But put in your mind that if this was the 4 hour time frame and this is the structure here, and you would wait for price to come back at this level and then you sell. And people say, no, it might take long. Yes, it might take long, but that's why you have other pairs to trade in the meantime. Okay? So in this case, uh, let's see what price does. Okay, price retest this OG level here and breaks above. Okay, it gives you a holding decision candle, but look where it gives you from. It's so far from your entry point. So you wait for price maybe to come back here and repeat the same move. Then you see what happens? Price immediately goes back to this level. You see? That's the importance of this level. Okay? So when price is at this level, what then happens? Price breaks above, but price what? Quickly rejects the pin bar. And then what does it do? It sells. Pa, and gives you your full take profit, which is a 1 to 3. You see? So if this is what we've seen, and now we're at this point, and it's almost the exact same thing. If this is our other OG level, uh, and interestingly, this time it's respecting this OG level. It didn't respect that time, you see? So it's almost the same thing. This is all we have, you see? And what's the best entry we have? Because if you've seen this kind of drop, price is not making lower lows, lower highs. You see? Well, we can say, okay, if we close at the weekly level below this level, we'll just wait for a retest and then continue selling. No, we only have uh we only have one point where our legit sale will happen, which is this level here. Here. You see? So that's how we maneuver through these kind of little uh occurrences where you didn't expect anything like this to happen when we're starting the market. Uh, something when we're starting the market, this is where we were. Okay, and this time, look how the market tries to trick you. Unlike this position, price was already back here on Friday. You see, but for this one, you are even almost approaching your retest. You see, where all you needed was a single retest in one day or two, and the next day to give you that engulfing, and you'll be ready to sell this at the spike of the first light. But it tricks you, gives you this kind of push. Pa, pa, you see? And now price is here. And suppose I taught you this strategy today or last week Friday, okay? And you have this pair as your first target, and you know this one will improve my strategy. If I will follow this or not, okay? And then what price does is disappoints you just a bit. And now you conclude, this doesn't work. I'm out of this. Something else. You see? But if you look at this, my friend, if you just open your eyes and see that this is just, it's more like a trick. Okay? Price will come back here. Okay? And the only way we should now not be convinced or be hoping for this level is if price ends up making a what? New lower high and a new lower low. You see? So then we say, okay, unfortunately, this didn't happen, but we have something else to use this level here. You see? Knowing clearly that uh, once price take out this lower high and takes out this lower high, will be bullish the daily time frame. And we can no longer sell at the moment, at that moment. So for now, we are still warm and dry. Okay. So for now, if you are watching this and let's say um you'll be maybe in this same scenario with a different trade, be glad to keep your money in your pockets in that account and just let it sit. Okay? Trust me, this will come back here and it will even reward you more. How? Because now you even know where to exit from. You see? Back then, you only started at this point, and when you came back, when you came back here, the only hope you would have is, okay, I hope for price to cross this level, you see? But now, with this push, you won't be moving with hope. You know that once price comes back here, when I enter my sell, okay, I am free to hold my price all the way up to this level. Why? Because I'm entering based off the what? The daily OG level. Okay? And if I see how it even breaks, I can even hold more. You see? Okay? Uh, so you see, it's just these small things that give us favors, but we focus on the bad result that we don't see the bigger picture behind it. You see? Because let's say you catch this sale and you're lucky enough that your stop loss is only at this level here. You see? And you get to make this for free. So all this is fine. Okay? And today we can just be very grateful. If this daily candle can close with this pin bar, this would be very nice. Yeah, I would love to see that. And I like that the 4 hour I started having these green candles now. Yeah, this is at least a sign that price is beginning to slow down. Okay. Uh, and the moment uh if price can start buying at this point here, at these levels, then we'll know, okay, next week we are due for this retest here. Okay. And look at this goodness. Okay. Look at this goodness. You catch this sale from here, right? The weekly decides to close at this level. Let me make this interesting for you. Then you get a weekly retest. You see? Uh, yeah, a weekly retest like this, right? And then you enter your sale through that other week, and price ends up closing at this level here. And this is the bullish uh template, let's just say. You see? And price closes at this point. You can hold for the next week, you see, and see what happens. And imagine if next week now price closes below this level. You see? Here. Or not even that. Uh just this same next week, you get uh a candle that closes with this kind of weekly close. I would hold this, I'm telling you. Okay? Because trust me, price would we will at least sell even if it's half extra for you. You see? And when it's supposed to be a 1 to 7, you get the 1 to 8 extra. And you save yourself 2 weeks. You see? So don't worry about the current situation. Okay? Just know that if we test, the trade will enter. We'll wait to see how the weekly closes. Okay? If this will be the trade, you'll be blessed to take. Okay? Uh, then we'll we'll see. You see? And sometimes you can be lucky. You get that retest and the weekly close at this point here. You see? And you all end up making all this. and you think it's all luck. Okay? So just let the market do its thing. Okay? The market will reward us, that I can promise you. And you appreciate this journey because you watch it. Okay? And when I stop making these videos, I'm sure many will be inspired. Okay? Because this is what people don't show you. Many are scared to show you about this. They want to show you the results, and they can show you, oh, this is where I came from. Okay? But I want, when you hear of the results, or you ask me, oh, what do you do? I show you, oh, this is what I do. You now come here and see, oh, this person is just a mere person like me, and this is what he did. And I can also do something of my life, not even trading, something else. And when all lights seem to be dark, I can still know that there is light at the tunnel towards the end. You see? So that's why I make these videos. Okay. And the moment I reach a target, I'll tell you, okay, I've reached this target, that you all think it changes someone's life. And this is what I've learned. This is what I hope you learn. And I'll leave this channel for free. Okay. That's why you've seen me when I'm posting. I never try to attract any attention at all, not even one. And my captions will never be, I made this from this. No, no. I want something that keeps it all indoors. Okay? So that when you come across it, you will know and study the real raw work that you can also put in and attain good things. Okay? So in this case, we can now move on to USDCHF. Okay? And it's the same explanation. The more price goes up, the more we have the chance to what? Once we buy from here, this weekly level, this is where we exit from. You see? But it's the patience that people fail to endure. Okay? And we're different, I get that. But this is what I prefer. Okay? Because I want something in this way where there's patience, where I can see, can breathe, and oh, this is what happened. Oh, this, and you have little freedom here and there to do other things, you know, can, can spend time with myself, uh, yeah, and can hold the trade for 2 weeks, 1 week, fine, okay? But the only mistake you should never make is being patient and being conservative, okay? No. If you know you're impatient, don't be aggressive, okay? Because you make a lot of mistakes. The reason why I decided to be patient is because I know myself. I've seen the person I've been made to be, and the person I've become. Aggressive. Okay. So I choose to be patient in this field of my business. Okay. So I choose to be patient and let all the noise die down. Okay. I know this is where I wanted to buy from. Okay. Mm. From Friday here. From Friday here. Okay. Yeah. And I knew if I take this buy, in this case, my take profit will be here. Okay. And so me when I see things like this, I feel good. Okay. Because I now know, okay, this is my exit. Okay. That's why in the beginning I told you my minimum will be 1 to 3. Because I know as we move on, it will increase. The maximum will always increase. But I'll know even if past 1 to 3 and something goes to maybe 1 to 15, and maybe I want to go to, I know it can go to 120, it comes back to 1 to 10. Yeah, I can close there. There's nothing bad. Because my profit target is 1 to 3. Okay. So anything above that, I can close at any point. Okay. And I won't be bothered at all. Okay. And then if anything above that, I've passed the rule where I say once entered, no break even, stop loss, or take profit. Okay. So if my take profit is my minimum gets met, which is 1 to 3, and then price goes to 1 to 4. Okay. Uh when price comes back to 1 to 3, I can close. Okay. Because I've reached my take profit already. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say to you. But as time moves on, with the experience you will see me holding all the way to levels like this. Okay. Well, I'll just accept, okay, if it goes back to my stop loss, that's fine. Because I know there's a lot of potential price to come back here. And if it doesn't, I accept it. I don't beat myself to it because I already accepted the risk. Okay. So that's why I'm telling you I'm always patient because I'm aggressive. Okay. And when price comes back here, uh, in cases like this, you can find my stop loss might be only below here. There was things like this, maybe only below here. Okay. And then I'll take this trade with a logical risk to management, but aggressive. Okay. That's the only difference. So since I'm always aggressive in my entry, I try to trade less. You see, so I can pick the least amount of them and swing them with as hard as I can. And if I miss, that's fine. Because I know if I win, it will be like I never missed at all. Okay. So in this case for me, I'm relaxed. Okay. Because we just figured out that, oh, if price comes back here, we can hold this trade all the way up to here. See? Uh, so that's the goodness of knowing yourself. Okay. And the next thing is AUD card. Price never shifted here. So we can just admit that, oh, this week this played out wrongly and it won't take us anywhere for now. Okay. Uh, and this is the weekly higher what lower higher low. So if price just closes below here, my brother will be selling this. Okay. The only bad part is where to sell from. Yes, this is the only OG level. Uh, but the one, yeah, this is the OG level you should sell from. Why? Because this level was already respected. You see, that led to this break of this higher low. You see, this level here led to the break of this higher low. So it was respected. So we can sell at this OG level next week. Next is NZD card. And it now looks like our weekly might also go bearish here. We're still watching, and if it goes bearish, we'll start looking for sales from this level going down. Okay, that's like that. Uh, so for now, just observe. But right now, the daily is already bearish. Okay. Uh, so if this weekly fails to go bearish, the only way we can buy is the daily will take out this lower high. Okay, because that's the time the daily will go bullish. Okay. But for now, I'm just watching NZD USD. The same thing I'm explaining to you. So long as the daily time frame never made a new lower high at this point to sell more, or anything sensible for us to know we sell at these levels, the only sensible spot I can guarantee you will sell from is this level. We can catch a sell here, but trust me, price will come back here. So long as price does not retest and make a new lower low, price will come back at this level. Okay. So there is also an OG level here, by the way. So it's really going to be fun. Okay. So other things is GPP card. We haven't gotten the retest. Uh, Euro GPP. It's done what? Okay. I like what it has done. Because even though there is this retest, it shows me that next week we might have another retest here. Okay, because this holding is happening way away from my entry level. So this says price should come back here and give me a proper holding daily candle to sell from. Okay. Yeah, the 4 hour time frame. Uh, this is what we have now. Yeah. So if you look at this, it won't make sense that price should come back here and correct this kind of 4 hour movement and then sell. But if it doesn't, you can pick something else that's cleaner. That's the benefit. Okay. The benefit of NZT, AUD I like this retest form. This kind of retest gives me hope that on Friday we can have a bearish close. Yeah, I've seen this before. So we'll see how price closes. But if we get this kind of indecision candle, price is most likely to aim for this retest still next week. Euro CHF, I like that the daily is imitating, the weekly is imitating its previous weekly reaction here. Let me show you here. See? Meaning if this happens, when the daily goes bearish here, we just wait, look and see how price will make sense for us to sell. Okay? But I'm not yet started analyzing this. I want to see how the weekly will close. And by the look of things, it's even possible we can get another high. So the shift of the daily can happen around the OG level. Okay? But that's what I'm saying. We'll see. This one never gave us a retest needed, and price is selling very much. And interestingly, price has made a daily OG level at this zone here. Yeah, yeah. Let me do here. You can also, as long as price hasn't made a new lower high and a new lower low, you can still wait for price to come back here and enjoy the sales together. Okay. Yeah. I can also do that. Was in the daily time frame or in the weekly time frame, we have this OG level here. Okay. So we can wait for this to happen. Euro card, the weekly is bearish, the daily is bearish. So even if the weekly is bearish, I need price to shift now. So this is pending. What I do? AUD I also need the daily to shift, but we are approaching our weekly lower, higher low. So once we just break below here, my brother, here, our sell point is this level. You see? And I've explained this. Same with, but the good part of USGP USD, if the weekly closes below this weekly higher low to go bearish, you can look for sales. That's right at this point. Okay, because it failed to make a new higher high and a new higher low. Wait, this is something fun. Actually, we haven't yet shifted. So price still has hope. If the daily, can just close above this level, it will be bullish on the daily time frame, you see, and we'll start looking for buys. Okay. Uh, but we'll see how it will react by the end of the week. USD JPY, I need price to come back here. USD CAD, I need price to return all the way here. And GPAUD, I need a new high here. And then ZAO USD, I need price to test this level. Because price finally broke below this level and made a new lower high and a new lower low. So this is what we are going to do. So in this case, price will come back at this level. And then to give the four shift and all that for those who sell and trade this pair. My US, my friend, hasn't yet shifted for me. Bitcoin, we are still waiting for that step. Okay, that shift in the weekly time frame. That's all I need. That shift. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next hour, which is in around what is this? 8 p.m. And thank you for this session. And thank you for your attentiveness. Praise be, praise to the Almighty God. And we've managed 3-4. Have a lovely day, guys. Okay?